NBA2K TV. We're bringing back the 2K TV challenge. Will you take it on? Plus, you may be missing out on the neighborhood's best features. We'll give you a tour and the inside scoop. Then, my team updates. And
every home game's an occasion here in Orlando. And as they came in earlier, the Magic were dressed for what they hope is a special night for them and their fans. The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Washington Wizards. This payday.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards have struggled the last couple of years, so some people were surprised that Bradley Beal signed an extension there. Beal said, "Today a lot of stars want to team up. No knock, but I'm a firm believer in sticking with what you got. If I win a championship in D.C., that'll hold way more weight than if I just left and tried to get one." Kevin?
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. And now Washington's starting group. All runs the point with Beal at the 2. Thomas Bryant is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, Isaac out there with Aminu. And it's Miller, and there's Fultz, and it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
And the basket is good.
Superb in switching gears at a moment's notice. Fultz is flat out awesome at driving the side.
All passes to Bryant. Outside, Beal. Bryant looking over the floor. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Aminu. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And there's Miller. That's good on the assist by Aminu. Almost figured it would happen with how he played. And now he has made it official. Junior Greg winning his first Rookie of the Month award.
It's a bit baffling. So many teams passed on Junior. He clearly is NBA ready and has been an impact player for this team. This could be just the start of a storied career.
It's so difficult to contain. When Wall is attacking the defense, they're basically at his mercy.
Fultz dishes to Miller. Beal against Vucevic. Miller, that's for 2. Bertans grabs the board. Beal against Miller. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I like watching Beal finish with authority. He doesn't mess around when he's knifing his way to the basket.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Fultz kicks to Junior. Down low, Aminu, and Aminu slams it in.
And that's just a great job of reading the situation by Junior. Excellent instincts in picking up.
Outside field. Back to Wall. It's Beal on the wing. Wall finds Bryant. Pocket 6. Lets it go from 14. And it's Brown missing. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Minu, the pass to Junior. Magic moving the ball around. Back to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Ryan against Miller. Here's Vucevic. They get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
what you like about Aminu is the professionalism he brings. He's a veteran, plays hard every night.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 free throws for Aminu. And here's Wall. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Pass to Beal. From past the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And well, they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
A lot of people think that separation still exists, but I myself, I want to see what happens in this first game before I make that call.
Fultz dishes to Miller. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The slam dunk by Aminu.
And you can see the floor awareness there. Junior more than capable of spotting the open teammate.
Ball passes to Bryant. Beal deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc. That doesn't go either for Beal. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
Beal with it. Al-Farouq Aminu covering. And the shot goes in. Beal's got his third basket of the night right there.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Pass to Miller. Passes to Aminu. Out to Miller. A 3-ball. Trains the 3-pointer. Junior's got 5. Well, it was something you could feel was on the verge of happening, Greg. But tonight's game is the game that Junior steps into the starting lineup.
It didn't make sense for Junior to come off the bench anymore. He's too large a part of what this team does on both ends. Junior's earned his right to start.
Isaac finds Miller. Now here's Fultz. Miller outside. Fultz with the ball. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Wizards trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Brown outside. Fades back. Not going to go that time. And Orlando will come the other way. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Brown the pass to Bryant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
6'10", Bryant is solid at drawing contact, especially when he's doing his custom scoop.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, G.A., his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot with his nice touch and pop it right at the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
Wizards trail by 8. Outside for Beal. The Wizards with another miss. Magic have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's Papa. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden.
On the floor for Orlando. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Fultz against Wall. And there's the pass to Cobb. Shoots over Brown. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Cobb's got 8 points.
When Cobb gets the ball, you have to run him off the check. He loves the catch and shoot situation.
Isaac and Vucevic down low. Miller is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Cobb in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. And that one's good. Beal.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Pass to Cobb. Junior with it. Now Cobb. He's got 8. There's Miller with the 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Got that one up quick. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, as long as Beal is active behind the three-point line, he's going to keep the D scrambling. He demands a lot of attention out there.
At the elbow, Vucevic. Pass to Cobb. Over Brown. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 10. Wizards trail by 8. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
One of the best scorers. I mean, Beal is so good getting into a rhythm and taking over. One of the NBA's best scorers.
Passes it to Cobb. Miller outside. Drills it from outside. Miller's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Outside, Beal. Over Miller. Beal can't get it to go.
And they continue to control the glass.
Fultz against Wall. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got the lead up to 11 now for Orlando.
The muscle of Fultz. I mean, it helps him on these tough shots. Able to fend off the defenders as well.
All with it. Now guarded by Vucevic.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Miller outside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Fades. Rebound, Washington. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
They just appeared hostile. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Give Wall credit. I mean, he's fought through the knee injuries, an elite difference maker out there on the floor.
11 feet away. Isaac misses. Wizards trail by 6. Outside, Beal. Over in the corner, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. On deep. Hit the line by Washington. Goes up again. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Magic leading by 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, Cobb is never afraid to fight for it. Gets fouled inside, but still gets the shot up.
And Cobb drops both of them. Here is Wall. 9 points in the game so far. The pass to Beal. Here's Bertans. Shoots the 3. Hands it from downtown.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss it.
Pass to Cobb. And here's Junior. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Miller's got a pair of triples in the second now for Orlando. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Wizards. Trailing here by 8. Kicks it to Beal. Pass to Bertans. Sinks the three-pointer. Bertans got 6 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Fultz against Wall. And a deep three from Junior. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far, and they're right here.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
And it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from the teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Cobb dishes to Fultz. The feed to Miller. Back to Fultz. It's Miller on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Miller's got 13 points.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Fultz against Wall. Passes it to Beal. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound by the Magic. Fultz looking around. He kicks it to Cobb. Miller up on top. Vucevic against Bryant. Miller. The 19-footer is on the money. Miller's got 10 points in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Brown outside. Back to Wall. Fires the three. And no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Here's Fultz. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Talent Fultz has on the 7. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Outside Beal. Back to Wall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Vucevic. I think we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. And so it's the Orlando Magic. 13 points up at the end of the period. What an...
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding him and feeding him and feeding him. This is the right game plan.
So on the floor for Washington. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. On out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Bryant in at the center, filling out the middle. Magic leading by 13. Isaac outside. He dishes it to Junior. Now here's Vucevic. Back to Miller. There's the pass to Fultz. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Fultz. No good off the back of the rim. Wizards trail by 13. No one near Wall as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Pass to Aminu. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. All with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Aminu against Bryant. Over in the corner, Brown. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Bangs home the trifecta. Berton's got 11.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Lets it go from 14. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Banked in off the glass. 17 points in the game.
Oh, this is a high percentage shot for Beal. Then again, most shots like these are for him.
Fultz against Beal. And good that time. And the Magic lead by 16.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Here's Wall. Count that one.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Miller, right side. There's the triple. Washington with the rebound.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Brown the pass to Wall. Oh, Beal in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
All night as the defense has adjusted, Junior has adjusted back. I mean, that speaks to the versatility of his skill set.
All with the bounce pass. And Beal kicks to Wall. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Miller finds Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. Minu the pass to Junior, and that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Cobb's checked in. Miller outside. Inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about the concentration on that? Isaac able to absorb the contact and still finish with a difficult shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Your son, Cole Craig, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Pass to Beal. And they get it. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Beal is graceful on the drive. Clever at finding ways around the defense.
Here's Fultz. 12 points for him. Pass to Cobb. Now Miller. The pass to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Isaac misses.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
They double team Beal to the right side. Bertans kicks to Beal. Tipped away and stolen by Miller. Fultz the pass to Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
Outside, Wall. To the inside. Here's Beal, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's going to be on Junior. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so He kind of grew up around the physicality, and you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
It's stolen by Hachimura. And here we go, the Wizards' fast break. Finish off the break. And that's 13 points for John Wall.
Oh, no hesitation from Hachimura. Once he spots the open man, gets the ball right to him.
Fultz kicks to Miller. Tries it from the top of the key. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Isaac with some nice deep. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
You just can't allow Fultz to get around you. He's effective at using his handle to kind of maneuver around the defense.
Fultz against Beal. 2 points. That one goes.
Timeout.
Beal's got 8 here in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. So for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba comes in for Jonathan Isaac, and Fournier subbed in for Fultz. Then for the Wizards, Mo Wagner comes in for Thomas Bryant, and Smith subbed in for John Wall. Miller kicks to Cobb. To the middle. Here's Vucevic, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, in a 7-footer that can play the...
And that one falls for Bryant.
And when Bryant had that special night from the floor a few years ago, and when he went 14 for 14, only one player in NBA history had more makes without a miss in a game. You might know his name. Wilt? Yeah, pretty good cover.
Isaac and Vucevic down low. Fultz is out there with Miller. And it's Ross in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Hachimura, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one. Magic leading by 10. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Down low. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 23.
That was all Junior there, working hard to get the shot in despite the aggressive defense.
Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. All passes to Bryant. Bertans, and finished off by Bertans.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Pass to Ross. Now, here is Miller. Buries it from 3-point range. Miller's got 11 in the second half.
Adding to his 3-point total on the night. He had 3 in the first half. Now he's got his first one here in the second.
Good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Fultz the pass to Miller. Now, here's Vucevic, defended by Bryant. Here's Junior. That one goes. Counted. Miller's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Some guys just play with superior focus. Right there, Junior gets bumped, doesn't faze him one bit.
Knocked away. Isaac with the steal. Fultz against Wall. Ross kicks to Fultz. Pass to Miller. 3-pointer. Vucevic trying to get over. And Junior gets it to go on the assist from Fultz.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Ball passes to Bryant. Dishes to Beal. Over Junior. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
And not backing down from the physical defense. Junior embraces taking on these challenges. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Ross. Wizards trail by 18. All passes to Bertans. Here's Beal. Will it go? And then jammed down as he goes right over to Nikola Vucevic.
I mean, wow. The scoring ability of Beal is so impressive.
And throw good, Beal. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive, looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope, or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And the 3 ball is good. And the Magic lead by 18.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Wall kicks to Bertans. Outside Beal. It's tipped. And the foul called on Junior. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And here's Wall. Passes to Bertans. Feeds it to Bryant. Outside Beal.
And they've gone ice cold from the outside as they're trying to cut into this deficit. The three-point percentage much worse this half than it was in the first.
Here's Isaac. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
And you want to see that. Isaac getting deep post position. He loves putting the defense in a tough spot, always looking to get to the line.
Brown is checked in for Hachimura. And a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because now I think they're on to something if we can get that. And, you know, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. And finished off by Beal.
See, I love how Bill didn't settle for the layup right there. He made sure to finish it with strength.
Magic leading by 18. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Over to the left wing. Vucevic. It's stolen by Bryant. Fast break. Here they come. Shot by Wall. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac's got 6 rebounds in the game. At the elbow, it's Junior. Ryan against Vucevic. Back to Miller. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Fultz, no good. Wizards trail by 18. Bertans finds Wall. Knocks it loose. Bertans passes to Wall. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Free throw good from Brown. He hits both from the stripe. Fultz with the ball. Now the dish to Miller. Back to Fultz. And Brown over to help. Here's Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Wizards trail by 19. Outside, Beal. Ball passes to Bertans. Brown outside. Back to Bertans. Ball against Fultz. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Fultz. Orlando leading by 19. Isaac outside. And here's Miller outside. No good that time. And it's Washington the other way. And it's Beal in the corner. And again, Washington no good. Orlando, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. And the pass to Vucevic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on John Wall.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deal. And they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, and their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Orlando.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
So hard to contain Wall in the pick and roll. He's too sly, too quick, too smart for the opposition.
Miller surveying the floor. And that one, good. Miller's got 35 in the game.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Wall slams it home.
You gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. On the wing, Miller. Ball against Fultz. Pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.